Ladies and gentlemen, she is taking talk shows to another level. She will inform, inspire, educate, and entertain you. And she is funny. It's Aisha on the A Show.
Aquaba is the feeling of joy when you know you are home, where you sleep in luxury and comfort, and wake up to the breeze of the Atlantic Ocean. Aquaba to Labadi Beach Hotel, where the food is fresh and the smiles are genuine. Now you know you are home. Ghana's finest 5-star hotel, Labadi Beach Hotel. The legacy lives on.
It's Aisha on the A Show.
Welcome back. If you just joined us, you are watching the A Show. My name is Zainab Aisha Passa, and I'm here with Empress Esi Amwa, who was born into social work on the 3rd of May 2009. She's a baby girl. Yes. From age 2, she started going to the field with her parents. She's currently in class 5, studying to become an engineer in multiple fields. Impressive. I wish her all the luck. Yes. She effectively combines her academic activities with her social development interventions. She used her network of partners to give boreholes to rural poor communities and have presented classroom blogs to some communities as she continues working on others. Yes, that is the kind of personality I'm talking to today. And she was born in 2009, just in case you heard me. So you know how old she is, but I'm going to ask her. But selflessly, class 5, she's doing what she's doing. It's amazing, it's beautiful. And hey, my darling, you're welcome on the A Show.
Thank you.
Great. And you're here with who, Daddy?
Yes.
Daddy, you're welcome on the A Show as well.
Oh, it's great to be here.
And yes, he's Mr. Christy Amua.
Yes, Kofi
It's a
Amwa.
pleasure
Yeah.
to have you both on our set.
Thank you.
My darling, how are you?
I'm fine.
You are 3rd May,
Yes.
and I'm 4th May. High five. We're Taurus. Do you know about your birth star? Do you know about it?
No.
I'll tell you about it, okay? When we are
Okay.
done with our interview, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Maybons, we rock. Yay. So, my darling, Empress. Empress doing big things. You were born into this.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
I enjoy doing this, and when I help other people, I feel so blessed and
Oh,
happy.
you enjoy doing this.
Yes.
And when you help others, you feel blessed.
Yes.
Wow, that's very profound. How did this start for you? From your profile, it's very clear. At the age 2, you started doing this with mommy and daddy, I guess, and you just fell in love with it.
Yes.
And you are taking it to another level.
Yes.
Already giving boreholes to communities.
Yes.
How do you do that?
When we go to a community, we share it with other people by posting it on social media. If you have interest, you can give us the little you have, then we also add ours to do something.
When you say the little you have, what little? What do you ask of people to be able to achieve your dreams, or what you want to do to give to society?
Anything you have, whether used clothes or some little money.
Some little money. Don't ask for little money. Ask for big money. What you do involves a lot.
Yes.
So you can't ask, you don't be asking for little money. But of course, little, then you add it up and then it becomes a lot, right?
Yes.
So we need a little money, just so you know. We're not saying bring the huge amounts of money, but yes, this young woman selflessly is doing this awesome job. And of course, all she needs is support to be able to do more of what she's doing. She's aspiring to be an engineer. Oh, nice. We'll get there. But Daddy, how did this whole thing start for you?
Yeah, well, I'm a trained social worker by the state. From 1989, I was trained as a social worker.
Okay. Okay, now I get it.
I used to work at the remand home at Osu, where young offenders that have come into conflict with the law were kept until their cases were disposed of at the juvenile courts. And most of these children that were at the remand home were from the streets of Accra.
Mercy.
Right, and you know you can't keep children that's below 18. You can't keep them in adult cells, and then you know the remand home is where they are supposed to be until all the investigation is done on their background, and then the juvenile court decides the kind of treatment to give to them. So for me, I came directly with children that were troubled, and I noted there were too many of them on the street. But the interesting part is when I was in social work training school, we did the first ever research on street children in Accra, and I was actively involved in that. And when I started working at the remand home, I was also involved in a documentary on that, the first documentary on street children in Ghana. I did all the research, and that gave me a deeper insight into that. So after that, I remember together with Catholic groups in Accra, we formed the committee for street children. I was the only Ghanaian and social worker in that group.
It was so new to us.
The whole of Africa was talking about street children. In Brazil, they were already shooting them on the street.
Oh my goodness.
So for me, it was something that I wanted to do. I wanted to sacrifice my life. So it went on like that, and over the years when I was seconded by the Department of Social Welfare.
Wonderful.
Because they felt this was my passion and I needed to do it always. So after that, all over the year, what we did was with the street children, we started sponsoring them. And I had to ride my motorcycle from Accra to anywhere in Ghana. We're talking about Ball Gap, yes, from Accra to anywhere, any village in Ghana, the Shoe Shine Boys, the Kaya Girls. So I know where they are all coming from. I know where they are coming from. So many years then, we came with the issue of child labor. It was one of the things that I exposed in Ghana, and the whole of Ghana started talking about it before the ILO IPEC program on child labor. And we're still doing so much on that in child trafficking as well. So then over the years, things changed. You know, society is dynamic. As things change, you also try to do something. Then we started talking about poverty inducing the push factor onto the street. And doing this, I met Empress's mom, who is a wonderful person. And out of our friendship came this lady.
This jewel.
Yes. It's something I asked God for someone who could be like me. But she was born and she was more than me.
Mercy, Lord.
Because if I remember, when she was 2 years old, that was when we felt she was enough to really...
She was ready.
She was ready. There was one man living on the motorway who had psychological issues, disturbances. And he told me, I remember that he told me no one approaches him, but he has strong affection for my daughter because a child that young could come to him in the bush. You know, so that was the beginning. And Empress was growing so fast in knowledge and in what she does. So you realize that this is someone we need to build. And she's using her school holidays and weekends full-time on charity. So Empress is going all over the country, traveling all over the country. And then it got to a point, I think from age 5, because we use the camera a lot, from age 5 she started using professional equipment, making her own shots and, you know, posting, seriously. And we knew there is something in this lady. So it was just going.
Empress AC. Empress AC Amo.
Yes.
You are a jewel. You're precious. I like the fact that at a very young age, the parents were able to, you know, tap into the fact that she had this gift, and you just wanted her to, you know, it's not something that we do often here. We normally would suppress, you know, these children, you know, because in whatever they want to pursue academically, there's also that other gift that they have, you know, that we need to make sure that we are able to find it and then nurture them in it. So I am so, you know, I'm so glad that you asked for it and you got it. And
Yes.
she came and she was more than what you
Yes,
even
she's more than
asked
me.
for, you know, because it makes it more beautiful. For me, it's an encouragement for a lot of young children as
Sure.
well, you know, that they don't just have to sit there, you know. Some of them have a lot of talents, but the parents are not also helping them to bring it out. So, my Empress, AC, I am happy that, yes, you are learning, you are using the little time you have for holidays to also give back to society. What has society even given you? And you are so young, and yet you want to give so much to society. God bless you. God bless you. I like it. Say amen.
Amen.
Now we are going to continue. So when you're on holidays, you go with daddy. How many places have you toured so far? I'm sure you know a lot of places than I do, girl. In Ghana.
Yes.
How many places have you been to so far?
We've gone all over Ghana to the top of the Ghana map. Hamile, Kulungugu, Paga, Boku, Zebula.
You see, I told you, you know more than I do. You've been to all these places. So you've been all over.
Yes.
Which place did you enjoy the most? Do you remember?
I enjoy everywhere. I don't want to choose.
Daddy, so we are back to you. You've toured. I mean, how challenging is this?
Well, this kind of activity, the challenge first comes to the fact that you are doing what people that your resources are paying to do. You understand? So we've been a target of people. When I say people, I mean people that want political power. So in one regime, we are talking about the same issues that we are talking about today. So if we are talking about it in NDC time, they think we are anti-NDC.
Oh my
NDP
goodness.
time, they think we
You're
are
having that
anti-NDP.
problem
And they are all
already?
using our tips. Seriously, they are all using our
my
videos.
God.
Because you see, when we travel to one community and we bring out the issues, like in today's Ghana, there are still schools that are under trees. There are.
Yeah, they are.
Children writing in the sand.
Yeah.
And then people drinking water that is like Milo
Oh my goodness.
or Pito.
Yes.
You see?
It's still there.
It is still there.
But
So-
we are made to believe that, it's been...
So for us, what we do is we are not just raising awareness on the issues, but we do something about it.
Sure.
So think of the number of boreholes that we've given out and the number of classroom blocks and schools that we are building. You see, we start with our own resources, the money we have. Empress receives money from friends. She never spends it on herself.
Okay.
Because sometimes Empress will receive money and then she comes to me, do you need some to fix the car? Then I say, okay, that money is for
Because
you.
the car takes you everywhere.
Everywhere. That money is for her. But then, she still insists she wants to put her money in. So we put it in, I put mine in, our friends, few friends put it in. And then we do great things. And then partners. She has partners that do great things with her. As young as she is, people believe in her. The
Sure.
secret is when we are doing something, because we are very small as group size, but we are doing big
Huge things, that's right.
We want you to feel it too, so that you do not think that the money you gave us is just there. We
Yeah.
want you to feel it so that you know that you are really on the ground. So these partners actually hit the road with us. And the amazing thing is when they hit the road, before we finish the
You know
first 2
that it's
hours,
not
they are
a joke.
tired. So
but
then
we
they
say-
see what we go through.
That's
the
right.
fact that young Empress hasn't broken fast till midday and she's saying she's not hungry because she knows where we're going. There's someone that hasn't eaten the whole of the day, the previous day. You see, so that is how it is. People do not see it because in Ghana, I think we are Christians by lips but not by deeds. So when you tell people
Very
about
true.
these issues, they don't seem to grab it. Meanwhile, everyone comes from a village that has problems. It is only when they see the problem
Yeah.
in the real state that they wake up and they
Yeah.
say, whoa, so this is not even government problem after all, it's about us.
Yes.
Okay, so it's very difficult to let the Ghanaian understand that you are part of the problem solving team. It shouldn't be a few of us doing it. Okay, so we have that challenge where it's difficult to involve people to do good. All right, people, they'll go to church, they say raise their money, they'll raise it and put it in. But when you tell them that look at that child in tatters that is going to school, cannot pay school fees,
They don't get it.
they don't want to do it. We've supported 5 visually impaired students in university.
Yes, I saw that on your website.
You understand?
I thought that was very impressive.
And these are people that are doing great. One of them is even receiving an award because it's the best a student with disability in Legon.
No, Empress. Yeah.
You know?
Oh, come on, give me the high five. Yes, I need it to.
You see,
So that's beautiful.
And that is just one aspect.
Yeah.
Then we are looking at other disability issues, the number of wheelchairs we're giving, and don't forget, we handle issues that are extreme. The visually impaired students are visually impaired, fine.
Yeah.
But we are handling cases that are like Fraser syndrome, Unetta syndrome. When people Google it out, they'll know what I'm talking of. People that buildings have smashed them down and they're totally incapacitated. We go to their aid and let them understand there is hope. There is life, there is hope, okay? So going to sit by that person and giving the person love, let them understand that your disability should not draw you down into depression. For us, that is really important. So we don't care how far you are. You are in Hamile, we will go. You are in Kulungugu, we will go. We cross our frontiers. We go to Burkina Faso, we go to Sankasi in Togo, name it. Empress even goes out of Ghana to do charity. She will airlift water. You have no idea what water means to a homeless person in Europe. So we do charity work out of Ghana just to make a point that if every day we go as beggars, panhandlers, begging the West to support us, we will also go and tell them that we understand the suffering of theirs that live on the street out there, the homeless people. Because people don't know that in Europe and America, there are equally homeless people there.
Serious ones.
You see?
Yes.
So you find
Serious
Empress
ones.
doing these kind of things just to make a point
Yeah.
that you do not need to be rich to reach out.
No.
Sometimes it's just the way you approach the person. Like that psychologically disturbed man in the bush said. He said
nobody
that
could approach.
Empress at age 2 came to him and it meant so much to him because no one comes to him. What do we call him? Mad. Is that not what we call them?
Oh, yes,
Why do we call them mad? These are people just like, it could have been you. It could have been you, trust me. I have seen people that have been in the same classroom with today. If you see them, you will cry the whole day. So just, look, no condition is ever permanent. This is what I keep saying. If we want Ghana to grow, we all have to be involved. So sometimes the challenges, you go to companies, we need diesel. We travel so much. If I tell you how much we spend on diesel, right? We just need diesel. And no oil company is ready to sit with us. You go, it's like you spend the whole week just trying to have an appointment, you know, for diesel. So we end up saying, okay, the money that we will use in buying cement to build another school, some part will still go into the diesel. It's really challenging. And for us, see what we do with sanitation. We're doing so much advocacy on sanitation, bringing out the issues where we need to go do it ourselves, we do it. Environmental issues, the bushfires.
But Samuel, you said something. You said that, you know, you work with different governments as and when they come.
Yes.
Have they been supportive?
We've been to all of them. Their ministers are not interested. I'm saying this on fact.
Please say it, because I need us to really hammer on that. That is why I asked, because this is what you're doing is huge.
Yes.
It's huge, and it's, I mean, really, it's for governments to do.
This is their job because
do you understand?
Ministries.
So it's for governments to do. So if individuals have taken it upon themselves to help, I don't understand why they won't support it.
Probably, you see, the thing is that we are in the, no one sent us to do, by the way, no one sent us to do what we
but
do.
somebody has to do it.
So, you know, what happens is they feel bad about it because you are killing their shine. When we are in the gutter, recently the bushfires, we can show you videos of how many bushfires we put out at the peril of our lives. It's someone's job, but we're doing it. So when you want to meet to discuss these issues, they feel their positions are threatened because you are talking about the issues.
But you
in the
don't
bigger
want
way.
their post.
They like the workshop, the seminar, the conference, 5-star hotel stuff.
Those ones. They
like
don't
that.
want to go to the
getting,
gutters.
No.
Yes, they don't want to go to
They don't want to do that.
To go and do whatever.
We've written to the
so they should give you the support you need.
They won't. My sister, they won't. And it breaks my heart where I see these same people at international conferences. We travel a lot. We go to international conferences and they are talking about what they have no idea about. What Empress will tell you about, because she goes into the gutter to teach people how to clean. She goes into the bush to put out the fire.
And they sit there. This is a daughter. This is their daughter.
You understand?
Who obviously their daughters are not doing a quarter of what she is doing.
I wish parliamentarians will have time to train their children, because that's where it starts from. Our children learn from us. If you are money conscious, your child will grow up to have that habit of grabbing
parliamentarians
and
won't
grabbing.
train their children to go and clean the gutters. They won't.
But it
Maka,
starts from somewhere.
they will not
should.
train their children.
That's how Ghana will grow.
They will put them in V8s. They will not train their children. Yes.
And do you know the amazing part? At age 9,
Yes.
where we are, because she knows what we do is so
Yes.
risky. When we are in the bush, she learned how to drive on YouTube at age 9. And she doesn't
Empress,
just drive, she
Adena.
stunt.
Oh yes, sir.
Stunt driving.
Empress, you are too much. Why?
She drives through rivers,
Mercy.
fixes the vehicle.
God bless you again. Say amen.
Amen.
Oh my goodness. You do so well, and it's beautiful. I'm amazed. You know, you hear that, oh, there's this young girl doing A, B, C, D, you know, but like you just made it, you've created that picture where it's so vivid and clear that you go through a lot. Because of what? Because you have the passion, and because you want to touch lives and you want to be different. You're not an ordinary child. Children your age don't have an idea of what you are doing. Your friends, I'm sure they admire you and all that. How many of them go out with you to do what you do? How many?
None.
None of them. Because they don't have the passion that you have, my dear. That is why you are different and you are special. They don't. But you make them understand the magnitude of what you are doing.
When we travel and we do something and I go to school, when I tell them, they don't even believe.
They don't believe it. Yeah, Brad. Mesama, what you say? Nkofo ntie ni omoma. Enye dey.
I wish they could, because
And what did you get them?
I wish
Hey,
they could.
we in our days at least we are trying. School will let you use a cutlass and the Ashone the anything. Now and then call my
That is why they have no
how many
direction.
golden children?
That is why they have no direction.
Eh.
Because I am not forcing Empress to do what
No, you are
she's
not forcing
doing.
her.
And it's amazing that Empress, she's the director of our projects.
Ah.
Because she will say, this week, this is what I want us to travel with. This is what I want us to do. So at the end of the day, she's picking special stuffs for special people that she has in mind. Okay? And then when we are traveling to, she is the one who will fix how long we need to spend here. Because our weekends are so limited.
Of
Monday,
course.
she has to go back to school.
Go back to school.
You see? So for me, that's why I keep saying, I thank God so much. He or she gave me what I
Miss Amwa,
wanted.
this is so beautiful. I'm excited. Empress, I'm coming back to you. I'm sure by now you finished thinking about my question. So we'll go for a short commercial break.
It's Aisha on the A Show.
Aquaba is the feeling of joy when you know you are home, where you sleep in luxury and comfort, and wake up to the breeze of the Atlantic Ocean. Aquaba to Labadi Beach Hotel, where the food is fresh and the smiles are genuine. Now you know you are home. Ghana's finest 5-star hotel, Labadi Beach Hotel. The legacy lives on.
Welcome back. If you just joined us, oh my goodness, you've missed. You are watching the A Show. Yes, I am here. My name is Aisha. I am here with Empress Esi Amwa and her father, Mr. Kwesi Amwa. We are recording at the beautiful gardens of Labadi Beach Hotel. One stop, last stop. Is it an event? Is it a party, wedding, conference? Do you want some delicious food and you're thinking of where to go have it? Look no further. Labadi Beach Hotel is a place to be. They make sure that once you walk in, they make you feel comfortable, and they are here to serve you. Just walk in, 247, they are here for you. Labadi Beach Hotel, we are so grateful that you are with us on the A Show. My beautiful hair is by Glamour Hair. Glamour Hair, you find them on your screens. They are in East Legon. My dress beautifully styled by Cheek by Siba. They are also at East Legon. Their handles are on your screen. We're back. Empress, my darling. So before we went on the break, I'd already asked you a question. Yes. And then I gave you time to think about it whilst I spoke to Daddy. So are you ready for my question?
Yes.
Great. So my question was, there must be, all the places that you've toured, there must be one place that was very exciting for you, more fulfilling than the other. And again, all the places that you've toured, there was one place that you were so sad and you wish that you could have done more than probably you did. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Great. So which of these places did it for you?
Well, at the north is two places, Paga and Kumasa.
Speak up.
In Paga, they said there's a crocodile pond.
That's right. I know about that place.
Yes,
Yeah.
but in Kumasa, there is another crocodile pond.
Okay.
And I like that place because it's nice. And in Paga, the chief, when we went to visit the chief, he said he has not seen a girl like me coming this far. So he gave me some little.
Oh, he was impressed with you.
Yes.
And so he showed it with some gifts.
Yes.
Lovely. That's nice. And where did you have your down moments?
That's in the Volta region.
The Volta region, okay.
A place called Meikpo.
Meikpo,
Yes.
okay. Meikpo actually means I've been there.
I've been there to
Yeah,
say,
I've
you're
been
right.
there. Yeah.
When in the raining season, the roads are very bad.
Okay.
The road to that place is very bad, but we still have to drive on it to.
So it was very
village.
challenging for you.
Yes.
It was more stressful.
Yes.
But you still got there safely and you
Yes.
did what you had to do. Meikpo, why did you stress my girl? Eh?
But even the disability cases there.
You have disability cases there as
Yes.
well. So you had to go through all the trouble to get there.
Yes.
And then you had more challenges there with the kind of social work that you had to go and do there.
Yes.
But it fulfills you. How do you feel when, after all these obstacles, you go and do whatever you have to do and then you come back? How do you feel as a person? How do you feel?
Going through all this stress, going through all these obstacles, when we get there and what we have to give them, they appreciate it. I also become very happy.
You become very happy. Would you say that you're getting Empress on the road? Empress on the road, where are you going this year? We're in 2020, you know. I will join you in one of your roads, but please don't take me to Meikpo, okay? If you're watching us at home, it's set in your air conditioning room, it's fine. But please, there's a need to give. And there's joy in giving. It's beautiful. And so you're looking at a 9-year-old, class 5. You know, she has her whole life ahead of her. She can do so much with her time, play like all other kids do. You know, she can just be a normal child. But this girl says she doesn't want to be a normal child. She wants to do more than her 9-year-olds do. And it's beautiful. The least you can do is support her. We're going to put her website on our screens. You see her website. She's doing wonderful things, and I want you to check this website out. Look at all the donations that they are doing. You know, they've already put 5 people in the university, physically challenged people, you know, and there's more they can do if they have the support and the challenge. It's enormous, but if they have the support, they are selflessly here and saying that we want to do this. Government, my darling, talk to me.
I think one thing, she's seen too much. So when she spoke about Meikpo, because the road, it rains
Was
sometimes,
terrible.
you cannot access it at all.
Wow.
So buildings are collapsing as a result of the rain. They are mud houses. But then in that community, there are people with disabilities. And there was a few people have died that she knew. You understand? That is what breaks her heart. Like this little girl, Emmanuel, that has some growth on the throat.
Yeah.
And then we remember when we visited them a number of times, and then little Georgina that had hydrocephalus, and the situation was bad. We held her in our hand. Later on, she died. So, those are the things that
9
her heart.
years.
She doesn't like talking about it. Yeah.
She's
yeah.
seeing all these things.
Empress has seen too much, and
Oh.
especially being a road safety advocate, she reports on it, and she's seen the worst things. But you see, she's too strong. I remember the last time on the road, someone's jaw had removed, and she picked a stick, raised it up before she made her report. You can imagine what she's doing. Road safety advocate at her age, 10, a child, 10. Road safety advocate, national road safety advocate, doing this because too many people are dying on the road. And she's even testing drivers, adult drivers, about road signs and
Have
things
you
like
met
that.
Have you met the road safety
The boss, yeah.
the boss, the chairman? Have you met the chairman of road
She
safety?
is waiting to meet
Reverend Ismail Audu.
Yeah,
Have
yeah,
you
the
met him?
chairman, yeah.
I'm going to let you meet him. He's my head pastor.
Ah, great.
Okay, so you're going to meet him like as soon as possible. Okay, because
Great.
I would love for you to meet him because he's so passionate about road safety as well,
Wonderful.
and I think that would be wonderful. He would love to meet you as well. Trust me. he
That
would.
is a good one.
So you're going to meet the chairman of the road safety board. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, you will meet him. So, having said that, I'm working with you. I'm going to work with you because I love what you're doing. So the challenges come, but they don't discourage you.
No.
They don't discourage you. You've seen so much. There's more for you to see.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Hey, you're not afraid.
She's saying,
You are not
she should
afraid.
be afraid of. I think she's past that age
Oh
stage
my
now.
goodness.
Yeah, because think about it, we are driving at night and the bricks and everything. Empress is seeing too many dangerous situations, crashes that have happened a few minutes before us. We saw it with our own eyes. Cattle crashing, cattle bumping into.
Oh my goodness. My
Yeah,
goodness.
it's-
God bless your soul.
But every day we are learning something
That's
new.
right.
For us, we cannot say we know it all. Empress will always come from a trip and then note down the new experiences. Places we thought were poor, then we see another place that is worse.
And you're like, this place is
You
worse than what we
understand.
thought.
And then-
Empress, so tell me, Empress on the road, what is up for this year? What are you doing? Tell me about it and what support are you looking for from individuals, from people, from organizations? Let's talk about it. Because that's the only way you can do this.
This year, I think we are going to do more than we did last year.
Bless you. We will do it.
Yes. And any of you who wants to support us, we are ready to take in
Empress, see, I
anything.
don't like the way you're saying this thing. Ah,
She's modest.
why are you doing that?
She's
Any
modest.
of you? No, in fact, many of you, stop what you're
She's
doing.
modest.
You have to be very, just say, you're wild. You see the way my eye read. Make your eye red like that. This is your camera.
Okay.
Look inside this camera and talk. I want you to talk about you've told me about your experiences. And you're telling me that this year you're going to do a lot. Empress on the road. You are in school, and you're still doing this. You're not asking your classmates to come and go with you.
No.
You're not asking them, right? They don't even come. It's okay. But you want to do this. You want their support, right?
Yes.
Everybody, organizations. Tell them. I'll add my own. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Anyone who is ready to do something, you can go to your own community and do something little, or you just join us. We'll show you the place and you do what you want to do to help them help themselves. And also other organizations, the government, they also have to do something to help Ghana.
Something. Do you have specific things you want the government to do? Say it.
Well, they shouldn't.
You are government, so me too, I'm government. Say it.
The government shouldn't go and promise people and fail. They have to promise and do something, or don't even promise, just do it.
Readily, what are some of the things that you
projects
will
we're
need?
currently doing.
What things will you need? What kind
School projects,
specific things do you want people to support you with? I know that you give youth clothes to
She's
people.
building a lot of schools.
You are building. So you need. I mean, hey, individuals, organizations that have, building materials. You need some. Yes. So these are the things I want you to appeal to. Everybody that's watching, you might never know. Media is awesome. Media is beautiful. Somebody have never heard of you. This show probably will be the first one that somebody gets to see you, Empress, AC, Amwa, and a 10-year-old doing so wonderfully well and will just be touched by your story and would want to help you. So it's an opportunity for you. And I want you to just ask exactly some of the things that you want, okay? I know, I have an idea of what you want, but you know better.
Yeah.
Okay? So go ahead.
What I want you to do is you can build schools in communities, give them boreholes and any other thing. You can give them school materials, things, learning materials to schools and children under trees, kindergarten schools. You can build a
Which
little
areas are you building schools?
in the Volta region.
In the Volta region.
Yes.
At the moment, that's where you're building
Yes.
schools. How many schools are you building there?
9 schools in 3 years.
9
Correctly.
schools in 3 years.
She's done
Yes, we've
4.
Wow.
4.
9 schools in 3 years.
Yes.
You're continuing that project.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so you need help. Where have you gotten to with the remaining ones?
So we've built like 4 schools now.
4 schools.
Yes.
So you have 5 more to go.
Yes.
Yeah, at Linton and then roofing stage,
Roofing stage.
and then lintel and some at the foundation
At the
level.
foundation level. So you need support.
A lot of
Yes.
building
You need
materials.
a lot of
yeah,
building
yeah.
materials to be able to complete the schools.
Yeah.
So you're asking individuals, you're asking companies who are into building materials. You don't have to give them the money, but if you
Yeah.
have the materials,
Just give us the materials.
If you sell
yeah.
building materials and you are listening to her, she's already started it. So she needs the support so that she can continue with this laudable project that she's doing. You know, the best you can do is support it. You know, like I said, her contact is going to be on the screen till we end this show, and so you know where to contact her, and you know, ask anything else that you can do. Cement, blocks,
roofing sheets.
roofing sheets, paint,
Paint, yeah,
because
a lot.
after building we paint before it will be good enough for those children to also go and stay in there and learn. So it's not their fault. Somebody has to do it. Selflessly, they say they are going to help the government to do this because yes, they are aware of it, but they are not doing much about it. But somebody has to do it, you know. And when you have that call to do something, I know how it feels like. There's no stopping you.
Nothing.
If
can
there's
stop us.
no stopping you,
Nothing.
you can't help but just do it.
Yeah.
So I know I can relate with where you are. So you still, even though you have challenges, you're still pushing on and on and
Yes.
on. Wow. AC. AC à moi. So tell me, do you have anything to do when you're not on the road? Empress is not on the road. What do you do?
She's dancing with me soca music.
You dance.
She's dancing to soca
Yeah,
music.
you like to dance. That's good.
She's
So you
dancing.
like to dance, you know, in your free time.
Yeah.
Like you love music. My darling, 10 years, selflessly, 2 years, you were on the road, going from Gambaga to Paga, to places that's me. I'm only dreaming of going. You've seen it all. Like Daddy said, you've seen the worst of situations for your age. That's like you said to me, most of your friends, when you come and you are sharing your experiences, they think you're just creating something.
Yeah.
They don't even believe that what you're saying is real because they haven't seen it. Do you understand? So, and that is what makes you different. I'll keep telling you that you are one unique child, and it's beautiful. You do all of these. You go to school. Do you have fun like other kids do?
Yes.
When you go on break in school, do you play like your friends?
I play with them.
You're all too serious every time, thinking of the next place to go and help and stuff like that?
When I go to school on break time, I play with them and I do what normal kids do.
So you're a normal child? You're not too? I think you're super. You're not super. You're super normal. With what you do. So you play, you try, because again, I'm a mother and I'll tell you, I want you to also enjoy being a child in as much as you're doing all of these. Do you understand? Because these are your years that you can never have back as a child. So you should have memories of childhood that you can also share, you know, or you can reminisce on. Do you understand?
Yes.
So in all of this, I want AC to be a normal child as well. Can you do that? Or are you doing that? If you're not doing as much, so now I'm telling you to do that as well. Okay? It's beautiful what you're doing, but don't live your childhood as well. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Great. But keep doing what you're doing. So you love dancing. What else do you like doing?
I love listening to music as well.
What kind of music do you like?
My father and I, we listen to soca music.
Che. Hey, you like soca? Just a girl who you heavy and kasa. Soca. Na kwa mama mumbo soca. You see? Oh, you're too much. Daddy loves soca music.
Yes.
So you two are in love with that. What? Okay. Apart from soca, what do you like?
I also like watching YouTube.
You like watching YouTube.
Yes.
You get a lot of information on YouTube.
Yes.
That inspires what you're doing.
Yes.
Even cooking, everything of hers, she goes to learn on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Only the good things she knows herself. So.
Oh my goodness. You're just one, one beautiful soul. You inspire yourself. You motivate yourself.
Yeah.
You're inspiring mommy and daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a blessing.
Especially weekends. Well, some of the things she takes for granted, so she doesn't really see it as recreation or fun.
Exactly.
Moments, weekends that we are not traveling, and then she says we should go on the water. She has her own boat, so we go on the boat, and she's the navigator, and she's just
You love
pushing.
water, don't you?
She loves water sports.
Hey, that one there, you
So
get me.
and it's beautiful because you go on the water and it's all fresh, clean, nice air. You observe nature, all these things. It's so beautiful. And I think that really helps her a lot because it calms her down after
Okay. So it's
using,
refreshing for her.
yeah,
when she does
using
that.
the outboard motor. She comes
good.
with a fresh in mind for the next week.
And she's all fired up. She wants to do more things.
She's just great.
Super awesome.
When she's
That
in
is your
character.
biggest fan. Are you aware?
Yes.
You know that.
Yes.
He loves you so much. He's so proud of you. He talks
am.
about you with all the
I am.
passion. And I know, I don't need to say it, that you're going to continue to make him proud.
Yeah.
Are you not doing that?
Yes.
You do more of that. So you want to be an engineer
Yes.
in what?
In multiple fields.
In multiple fields.
Yes.
Is he on the chauffeur?
I want to be an engineer in multiple fields, whether I'm a mechanical engineer or any other engineer. I can fix my own car. I want to be that so that I can fix my own car and do anything by myself.
So you like to fix things?
Yes.
Interesting. You like to fix things yourself.
Yes.
And that's why you want to go into engineering.
Yes.
And because of the project she's doing, because
Exactly.
practically we are on top of the buildings, we are doing the
Always,
plumbing work, we
yeah.
are cutting. Empress is amazing. If you see her in her overall doing those things,
Oh, I'm going on a tour
You
with
know.
her, so I will see it. I won't look at the videos. I'm going to see it.
You need to
like,
feel it yourself,
Yes,
yeah.
I promise you, I'm going to do this with you. I mean,
it's true.
like I've said. So, and there are a lot of videos that you have. Some are on your websites, and
Yes.
of course, I'm going to let viewers just watch a bit of this video on our screens right now, so that they see the magnitude of what you do, some of the challenges that you go through, your encounter, and see the need why they should, come and support this laudable project that you're doing. So, my viewers will watch this. We'll be right back.
It's Aisha on the A Show.
Yeah, so we're back. I'm sure you saw the video, and yes, it gives you first-hand information. You've heard them, but you've seen with your own eyes, you know, what this young, beautiful lady is doing for humanity. And like I keep saying, and I've said it so many times, she doesn't need to do it. She just needs to be a child. For crying out loud. I'm sure that you're watching me, you have a 10-year-old just like her, and you cannot even allow your child to do a quarter of what she's doing. But selflessly, mommy or daddy did not force her. She's doing this. You know, it's a passion, and she just loves what she's doing, and she's giving back selflessly to society. Empress, before you leave us, finally, tell those watching you, because they've seen your video. Do you need gloves? Say it. There are pharmacists, a lot of pharmacies around. They should come and give you gloves. Medications, used clothes. If I say it, they will say I'm talking for you. Say it yourself.
We need gloves, syringes, and masks, the face masks for doctors. We go to villages, communities, and they don't even have a health center. So they have to travel from their community to a far place, and that's not good.
And obviously, you need this other companies to also, you know,
especially fuel. I think
fuel.
diesel.
I was just going to say that you
Goodness.
need fuel to move around.
Yes.
So, well, they are there.
They just give us drums.
Total,
We'll pick it
they
up.
are there. Well, in fact, there are so many places I'll be introducing you to. Yes, I'll be taking you. I won't take you to just my pastor. I will take you to other places where they would give you support as well, because you need it. I'll take you to Guel.
Yeah.
They will give you fuel. They have to see the need to come on board and support your projects. Me, if I go to them, they won't give me money. But they should give you, because you are doing something wonderful.
Yes, true.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So, Daddy, anything you want to say?
Well,
I'm sorry I kept saying Kwesi. You're actually Kofi. And you're not correct.
No, it's okay.
Mr.
I mean,
Kofi Amwa.
no, never mind.
If you heard me say Kwesi, sir, it's wrong. It's somebody else. Mr. Kofi Amwa is his name. You see, they are all KK.
Yes,
Sorry.
it's K.
So, and if I say it, you don't make your face anything.
I mean,
so I keep mentioning it.
names are names, aren't they?
No. That's not who you are. You are Kofi Amwa. Rightly so. So I'm here with Mr. Kofi Amwa.
Yes.
And his beautiful daughter, Empress AC Amwa. Yes. So, Mr. Kofi Amwa, your final words
For us, I
as
think
well.
in what we do, people should come on board. If it was Europe or America we were in, you'll be amazed how much support we receive from the public. But what we're saying is we go to your villages and we try to do the little we can just to inspire people to understand that community development starts with each of us. And this is where everyone needs to come on board. We are not asking you for money, okay? We are asking you for the supplies that people need in rural poor communities. But for the fuel companies, if you give us a drum of diesel, we will pick it up, we will use it, and we will acknowledge you in whatever we do. I mean, it's as simple as that. Okay, so we will be helping Ghana through your efforts, and this is how we've been doing it all these years. It's just a few individuals who really see what we do. And the amazing part is they try to follow us on the road, and immediately they come back, they say we shouldn't talk. They already know what we need, and that's how we do it.
And so when they say you shouldn't talk, do they go ahead to give you the
straight
support
because they have seen it themselves. They realize that what they see us post on Facebook or on our website is nothing. It's when they went on the field that they actually saw what we do. Because sometimes you are going on the field and then something happens, you have to stop and take care of that as well. So we have a compilation, things to do, okay? And we'll be taking care of those things one after the other. We have a trip to go to in the north. And don't forget, Empress also does a lot on tourism. Projecting Ghana's tourism destinations and trying to expose these places. You know, so she goes out of Ghana, brings the experiences, and we can make Ghana better.
You are a journalist.
She's a humanitarian journalist.
Yeah, humanitarian journalist. I actually forgot to add that to, her profile. She's actually a humanitarian journalist, and it's a beautiful thing you're doing. Honestly, I am so humbled by your tenacity, your energy, and everything. And I'm inspired to do a lot myself. I want to help your project. Okay? So on air, I'm saying that I'm going to give you some used clothes. I'm going to make sure that you get fuel from Guel, Ghana. Maka, Guel for me beji fuel, ama Empress. Meka, minim manager no mehuno because me baho. There's total would go to all these places so that even if they won't give you money, at least they can give you fuel so that you can move around and it will take some of the stress away from you. So help this young woman. Selflessly, she's doing this and she needs your help. You okay? I'm going to think of other places and other things that I think that I can help you with. So that together, I am unofficially one of your patrons. Yes, we are going to. I was going to ask her, Mr. Kofi Amao, do you have patrons for this thing that you're doing? You should have some patrons.
We open our arms totally to everybody. People to come, but the thing is,
they're not
we will
coming
keep doing
on
it.
board.
And what we keep saying is that the few that are moved to join us, they've never regretted because they keep asking, where do we get the energy from to do it? Because real or shy, we are in it.
We are in it.
So, but you see, at the end of the day, God blesses her so much because every birthday of hers, I make her go to other countries to do charity. But in so doing, she's learning so much to come and help people in Ghana with. So we must say, thank you, God, the Father, the man up there, the woman up there. She's helping, giving us the strength to do it. And we tell people in Ghana that, look, go out there, do it. Many of us are Christians, and the Bible says in Proverbs 28:27 that if you give to the poor, you will not lack. But if you close your eyes to the suffering, many curses follow you. And when you give, you've loaned to God, and He will reward you. This is the way we should live. It's a way of life.
They have heard the word as to how to apply it. And hono, any assembly, much assembly, mufanya jumawai. What did you say? You said Ghanaians are what? Christians by what?
By lips, but not by deeds. They
so
talk
they've
about
heard
it,
the word.
but not the deeds. It starts from somewhere. They'll start from now.
I hope they heard you.
People should let us come to their villages. If there are problems here, we are willing to come to your village to help you help your own people. We go everywhere in Ghana, so we know all the villages. And no road condition can stop us because together with Empress, we have modified our truck. We lifted it up to stand any road condition in Ghana.
Hey, Empress, we are too much. High five. Yay. You heard them. I am just say, my just say, Mamuza make us say, Ejumaya Empress, just say, I will see it's me boa. Now, sustainable. Empress, thank you so much for honoring our invitation to come on the A Show to talk about the laudable things that you're doing. I would say again, God bless you. Okay? And I pray that all your dreams, your aspirations come to reality for you. God will continue to bless you because you have a good heart. And what you are doing is beautiful. So may God keep you strong, healthy, mommy and daddy together so that all of you can do what you're doing. Okay? I will be waiting for my invitation to go on a trip. Don't take me far, okay? That's one day. Don't take me far, but we'll go. We'll go. So thank you so much. We'll go for a short break.
It's Aisha on the A Show.
The work she is doing is benefiting herself, her family, and the nation as a whole. So I'd like to tell her to continue, and God will richly bless her. Secondly, I would like to encourage other companies, especially the construction companies, to support our sister Empress to continue building their schools. For this is helping the children who are not attending schools in their communities. Lastly, I would like to advise the parents of the upcoming youth to encourage their children to follow the footsteps of Empress.
You help Empress complete the project. The sky is the limit.
I am a student from Bridge 6 and I pray that Empress will get more sponsorships so that she will be able to complete her project. Empress, you are fantastic.
The project work our little philanthropist has started really need a lot of funding. Let's come together and help her. She's traveling all over the world and she's really spending a lot on fuel. Our oil companies should come together and give her help there with fuel. Our building companies should give her help in building materials. Those of us who can't do any of this can help her financially. Why don't you be the first to give her help? Just take a step.
It's Aisha on the A Show.
It's time for Aisha Moments, and yes, I introduce my guest to you, and she's still here with me. I actually don't want her to go. She shared a lot to you. You heard her story, 10 years old, and she's selflessly given so much to all of us, one way or the other. You know, there's blessing in giving, there's fulfillment in giving. And so it's beautiful that without being asked to do this young girl at the age of 2 felt the need to actually go out there and impact on lives and touch on lives. It's amazing. And to think that she's actually a source of inspiration for the 2 people that gave her life. It's beautiful. If you're watching me, you have a talent and you are hiding from that talent, please bring it out. There's no right time to do anything. The time is now. If at this age she can do it, you watching me can also do something beautiful for society. Doing what is right, like I keep telling you, today means no regrets tomorrow. I entreat you all to support her projects. Her telephone numbers, her handles, her website are on your screen right now. Touch a life today. God blesses us in so many ways. The things that we do sometimes and we think that they are nothing. Trust me, there are those little things that sometimes saves you from one situation or the other. Give today. You will not regret tomorrow because there's blessing in giving. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Thank you. She agrees with me. On that note, we say thank you for watching. We love you for watching. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. We'll be right back. Yeah. Whatever. Yapong. Oh. Mama. Ah. Auntie Muniko. Oh, you know what? Auntie Muniko.